Happy Tuesday to you. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Remeisha Shade. It's another day and another day of dangerous heat out there. We've got an excessive heat warning that was just extended for another 24 hours for much of the area by the National Weather Service. We're looking at this graphic and you can see all of the pink showing up on this map. That is the excessive heat warning, and now it goes all the way through 8 p.m. Wednesday, and that does include the Houston area up towards the Woodlands, Huntsville, Galveston, Angleton, Katy, Brenham, College Station, basically Houston and points west. Now over towards Livingston, we do have a heat advisory that has been issued for tomorrow in place of that excessive heat warning, but the majority of the area in yet another excessive heat warning until 8 p.m. Wednesday. We actually have a heat advisory for a few areas in southeast Texas. This is until 8 p.m. Wednesday as well. This is down around the coast, down around Palacios, Port Lavaca, Seadrift. So we certainly do still have the potential for heat index values here up to around 108 to 110 through Wednesday evening. But for the Houston area, we could still have those heat index values up to around 115 or 116. So that's why we're still going to be under that excessive heat warning. These are the areas that I just mentioned that will no longer be under the excessive heat warning after 8 p.m. this evening. That has been replaced with a heat advisory through 8 p.m. Wednesday. So this is going to include Liberty County, Polk, San Jacinto, and Trinity counties through tomorrow evening. So it's still going to be dangerous heat for everyone, but I am expecting more clouds and a slightly better chance for maybe an isolated shower storm for those areas tomorrow. So that means maybe not quite as hot. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we do get a little bit of rain to help to cool things off just a little bit. But we've still got millions being impacted statewide by these heat alerts, either a heat advisory or an excessive heat warning. We've got those excessive heat warnings stretching from Houston over to Austin, up towards Dallas, down towards Corpus Christi, Laredo, and then we've got a few spots in the heat advisory for our area, of course, as I mentioned, down around Palacios. So this heat wave is still going to mess with us. It's not going to go away anytime soon. I do think we will have some slightly better chances for showers and storms, especially by Thursday. But overall, that heat, even as it starts to improve a little bit, will start to build back in and intensify as we go into early next week. It looks beautiful outside until you step out there and you realize it is super hot, super steamy. We've got tons of bright sunshine. However, we've also got tons of heat. Those temperatures right now flirting with triple digits, close to 100 degrees in the Houston area right now. That feels like temp though 105. So that is where you have the danger when you factor in all of that moisture, that humidity out there, which the dew points have gone down a little bit since yesterday. We had dew points in the middle 70s yesterday, so super muggy air. However, right now, that feels like temps still in the triple digits, so make sure that you are careful out there. We do have a breeze, but it's not really cooling us off any. We've got that southwesterly flow, that breeze coming in around 15 miles per hour, so it's just blowing up more hot air, and that southwesterly breeze will continue to keep things very toasty with those temperatures right now already close to triple digits. So what about rain for the area where we do actually have a very low marginal risk that we could have an isolated strong to marginally severe storms in our eastern spots over towards Polk County, San Jacinto, Liberty, Livingston counties. I can't rule out a strong storm or two this evening. In fact, we already had one skirt by earlier. So we do have that green area there, that category 1 out of 5 severe threat, where we could have a strong to severe storm possible. However, the chances are low. But you can see as we go back over the last several hours or so, notice up towards Livingston and very close to Liberty, we did have a few storms skirt by. So you got a few cooling rain showers, but they are long gone. So maybe we'll get a few more before the day is over, but the chances get lower the farther west you head. So just a teeny tiny chance for Houston and not much of a chance at all over towards Brenham, Wharton, and Katy. But we'll be watching things closely, and I do think over the next couple of days, those rain chances will improve just a bit. So that is at least a little bit of good news in the middle of a major heat wave. Temperatures out there continue to be the big story, right at triple digits. 100 degrees for you in Brenham right now, 100 in Conroe as well, 99 degrees out at Hobby Airport. Same deal for Bush Intercontinental, close to 100 already, and 99 down towards Pearland. We've got that wind coming in from the south to southwest, pumping up all of that steamy air. And of course, as I mentioned, those heat index values, the combination of the temperature and the humidity, making it feel even worse, even more uncomfortable out there. That feels like temp around 111 in Conroe. It's showing 121 for the feels like temp in Cleveland. I don't know if that's a mistake or that's actually what it feels like, but that would be super dangerous. So hopefully that is just an error from our computer, but that is certainly not something you want to be out in. That feels like temp 113 over towards Brenham, 109 in Sugar Land, and 110 down towards Galveston, 115 in Huntsville. So this is what your body is actually going to have to deal with as you try to spend some time outside. So that's why we continue with all of the heat alerts and the excessive heat warning. If you have plans, maybe to do some yard work, mow the lawn, go for a walk this evening, by 6 p.m., we're still talking about those heat index values right around 110 for the Houston area. So this is not something that's just going to go away as we get into the evening hours. So if you have to do any type of outdoor activities, you certainly want to try to hold off at least until after 7 p.m. So temperatures will start to go down and it will feel a little bit more comfortable, but even late at night, we're talking about temps still near 80 degrees. But as far as the heat index for tomorrow afternoon, back up to around 110 to 115 for much of the area. This is why the National Weather Service did go ahead and reissue that excessive heat warning for the majority of the area. Now over towards the east, not expected to be quite as bad over the next few days because we are expecting more clouds and a better chance for rain. I really think we start to get more showers and storms in here for Thursday. So notice the color kind of change over towards Cleveland and also down towards Liberty. That's where we're expecting a better shot for showers and storms, especially for Thursday afternoon. And some of those may actually make it into parts of Houston. But before they do, those heat index values will still be right around heat advisory criteria, and that will be right around 108 or higher. So we've still got some dangerous heat to get through. It's the combination of the hot temperatures, and you've got to think about that sunshine as well, beating down on you, beaming down. So just make sure you're careful. If you have to be outside, of course, you need to be applying that sunscreen. SPF 30 or higher recommended every couple of hours. Make sure to put a hat on and try to protect yourself from all of that direct sunlight. Remember, you can get sunburn in as little as 10 to 15 minutes where you have a UV index up around 11, which is extreme. We've got that sun angle this time of the year right over. So make sure that you are taking this seriously because that sunburn can set in pretty quickly. Try to find the shaded spots. We've been telling you that for the last several days. Hopefully you don't have to be outside for long periods of time, but if you do, try to find an area in the shade where you can relax, hopefully hydrate, drink plenty of water, and just bottom line, try to limit that amount of time outside. Don't forget about your pets. If you're going for a walk, make sure their paws are protected, and also don't forget to check your car. Check the back seat, double check, triple check before you leave, especially if you switch up your routine at all. You certainly want to make sure that you're checking because you don't want to leave your kids or your pet in a car with temperatures like this outside. It gets even hotter inside that car and it heats up quickly. So we're talking about more excessive heat for much of the area for Wednesday, 99 degrees for the high, 20% chance for rain. We may get rid of the excessive heat warning for Thursday, but we'll likely still be under a heat advisory. Those temperatures not quite as hot, but still very warm for this time of the year. 96 degrees and a 30 to 40% chance for some scattered showers and storms coming in on Thursday. Why do we have the better rain chances? Well, we got this big heat dome or area of high pressure off to our southwest, and it is going to kind of move back to the west and south just enough to allow one or two showers and storms to creep in for Wednesday and especially on Thursday. So it's still going to be hot, but I think a few more clouds will move in and there will be at least a shot for a little bit of rain for your neighborhood, for your backyard and front yard for that matter. So we do have at least a slight bit of relief in the forecast. So over the next several days, we do have the hot temperatures in place, but notice for Thursday, 96 instead of up to around 99 or 100. That's our best chance for rain. And then those temps creeping back up to triple digits as we go into early next week. So we do have a better chance for rain. It's not going to be for everyone. I think the farther east you are, the better the shot you have. The best chance for the rainfall will be on Thursday, but notice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all with a chance for some spotty showers and storms. So that will be something that we will be monitoring, and that will mean a little bit of relief for you as well. So bottom line, we've got more dangerous heat ahead for Wednesday. Most of you under another excessive heat warning. Heat index values up to around 110 to 115, likely again for much of the afternoon and evening on Wednesday. Slight shift in the weather pattern, though, could provide some relief. That's the rain and storm chance that I mentioned. So hopefully you will get a little bit of that rain, and that will help to cool things off. But for now, we are still stuck in this dangerously hot weather pattern. So make sure you're doing what you can to stay safe. And also, don't forget, grab our Fox 26 weather app so you can keep track of all of the weather changes. There have been many, but lately it's been more so about the heat. But of course, you can find the radar on there, the alerts, anything you need to keep you informed. Once again, I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Remeisha Shade. Stay safe out there in the heat and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.
Charles, can you hear me? Hey, Charles, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right,
Can you hear me?
awesome. He says he can hear me.
Oh, hold on. I think my. Hold on.
He's like on European Standard Time right now.
Yeah. All right, we good?